TradeTheNBA.com. This is John's reporters for the 15th. And well, we get to the middle of July here. The battle still goes on, and the market was very pleased and saved by modest CPI numbers. So the energy impact not quite hitting just yet. We know that that's not the case. It's not going to happen until after August anyway, where it really matters. But the impact then will be more significant. The question then becomes, did you get enough benefit from reductions in housing in other areas to offset it? Well, we'll see. And certainly the market was anticipating a much earlier impact, but I think that they forget some of the other realities taking place in real estate. The migration situation really has an impact on that because you're already seeing in larger cities the added increase in volume of rental properties and things like that, moderating some of that tension that existed prior to. So that has an impact, and it's starting to become relevant more in the larger cities, and that will expand as it goes out because then cheaper opportunities are available in the cities. People will migrate towards that, and that begins to shift things. It hasn't impacted the broader value of things, but it certainly has made the market softer. Rates, of course, don't help any of that, but the softer readings, are they going to make a difference? No, because I think the Fed is already counting down the road. From an NQ, that saved that 50%, and you can see the magenta popping back up over, and the yellow pivoting at the 20. I mean, the white pivoting at the 25. So that spread from magenta to yellow enough to keep things happy. You're also seeing. We're in this no spark zone, so even if you had an orange dip here, it tends to be rather muted. Uh, the best conversions from a DOC are your significant dips below the negative 13 and then the ride up, and then you can see how that looked earlier on. This becomes more of that middle of the road malaise. Still enough to generate volumes, but not the same significance that you get with a reset. And this becomes your problematic nature. You're back up over into the 80s, so um, that doesn't help at all from an oil standpoint. Uh, Quite the negative. That's a mixed bag for Euro because they have a problem with the idea of higher oil prices really uh, problematic for a zone that is really having energy difficulties deciding what is green, what is not, why they're doing green when the rest of the world, China and all the other emerging countries, are just blowing out any relative savings they make. Insignificant. I mean, not even pretty much on scale. So it's a strange self-inflicted wound they do. But then again, that's been a popular theme. From a gold standpoint, again, the lower CPI is going to cause some consternation while people try to figure it out. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be a problem because they're going to see down the road. Bitcoin finally getting a little bit of a pop there, and I think it's broadly going to start building from here. You've lost all of your people who want to get out. The rest are just going to hold at these levels. They're not interested in moving away from it anymore. So then it becomes a question of, is utility improving anything significant, or has it just become a place to park your money while you wait for that reset or a rotation? And that's kind of what it's been used for quite some time anyway. So then, of course, you throw in the speculative part of it and compounds it. From the 50K standpoint, all we are is stuck right in this little mid zone, around 7,600 range. So broadly, though, when you think about it from a weekly standpoint, um, still on the upside with magenta over, and you really don't have a significant enough short interest to really make anything happen. So broadly, it's still relatively positive. The chop intraday, a little more chaotic than it had been recently, and then you just went into a sideways. Actually, had a little pop here, but it's still mean reverting right about into that 76 range just below. So that's pretty consistent. There's still plenty of range intraday. It's just a question of are people settled on the fact that the Iran situation isn't going to grow out of hand, and that there's a significant enough bypass that will counter it. That is really the question. Did the countries impacted make alternatives over this length of time that really improve the situation? And that's something that we're going to find out here in the next few weeks. Iran seems pretty committed to trying to draw this out past the midterms, thinking that that's going to give them the win. So we'll see how it plays out. Unless the U.S. pummels them, you'll see it ending before then, because there's no reason for them to do it. Their benefit clearly comes from just extending the situation. So those are the realities. It's just a question of how it plays out in between and who gives up first. That's the long and the short of it for now. Anyway, anything relevant, I'll put it on our team chat. Have a good one. Trade well.